So when I think about the systems curriculum and why it was developed at our residency over 20 years ago, it was the understanding that so much of being a family physician goes beyond just being a competent clinician. There's so much to being a family doc that isn't necessarily in the textbooks. I'm Andy Valeris. I'm a faculty member at the Family Medicine Residency and director of the Leadership Preventive Medicine program here at Concord Hospital. My career started here within the Family Medicine Residency and went on to do the Leadership Preventive Medicine residency. And a lot of what I teach currently is really looking at systems change, quality improvement, population health, and how do we look to the future of healthcare and how do we create leaders that will make that change. So the curriculum is built intentionally to progress through what are known as Senge's fifth discipline. It's this idea that in order to create leaders, we need to start with ourselves. So the first year is really focused on personal mastery, which then we move into the later part of the first year looking at interpersonal communication. What are our dominant communication styles? How do we interact with other people? And then through that process, we can start to work on collaboration. What does it mean to be a good team member? The second year is entirely focused on team as well as personal wellness. How do you be able to do this work for the rest of your life? What are the skills, what are the tools needed to develop now in residency that will help promote your wellness as a practicing clinician? Once you learn how to be a master of yourself, communicate with others, find ways to collaborate, we start to think about what does it mean to become a change agent? How do we start to look at systems thinking? How do you take the big picture view and use that perspective to advocate for better health, for better systems, and eventually how do you start to lead those systems and create change with the environment wherever you may work? Yeah, so systems is logistically built out into 2 weeks in the fall and 2 weeks in the spring. And it's very intentional why those 2 weeks are those periods of time. We've learned that over the years, those are important touch points to check in with the residents as a class, but more importantly, to bring the classes together, to be with each other, to both support each other through that progression and development that happens during residency, as well as an opportunity to learn from each other. So I think one of the most valuable aspects of the systems curriculum is the fact that everyone has protected time to learn from each other and together with faculty facilitation. When I think about the purpose of systems, it's not just about the art of medicine, it's to create change agents. How do we create leaders in family medicine that go out and promote just not health, but a future health that can exist for hopefully when I'm older and I need it. We know that trying to create change in healthcare is hard, but as long as we have the skills and we create physician leaders, we have a much better chance of accomplishing that. And I think that's our ultimate goal,